The San Antonio Spurs continue to do an A-plus job building around Victor Wembanyama and that core, and I feel like they just had an incredible draft with 2 picks in the lottery. Their number 1 pick was actually the number 2 overall pick, and that was Dylan Harper. It was a no-brainer. If Cooper Flagg wasn't in the draft, then everyone would view him as the consensus number 1 overall player. So they're going to take him, and he's the guy that has the potential to be a true star player around Victor Wembanyama. When you have a co-star and a running mate as young as Dylan Harper and Victor Wembanyama are, then that's where you can get the similarities to where OKC is building what they have right now. And then they also had a second pick in the lottery, number 14 overall, and they got Carter Bryant. Carter Bryant is a guy that in mock drafts was going as high as number 5 overall in some scenarios, more like a top 10 fringe top 10 pick, but still, to get him at the end of the lottery, this is just a perfect player that you can contend with. He's a really good shooter and he's a really good defender. The 3 and D model are the type of players that you need, and not to compare them exactly to OKC because there are differences, but if you're looking at the model for building sustained success, number 1, you need to have an MVP type player, and they believe Victor Wembanyama is going to go down as one of the all-time greats. And then you need a co-star. Dylan Harper can be that. Stephon Castle can be that. We'll see how they view De'Aaron Fox long term, and then all of the depth and all of the defense that they have can be headlined by Carter Bryant, can be a perfect example of depth for the future. And then for the defense, it can be headlined by Victor Wembanyama, who has a very good case to be the best defensive player in the world right now. And then they still have a ton of future assets. That's why they were able to have 2 lottery picks this year. They had the lottery luck moving up to number 2 and getting Dylan Harper, and then at number 14 they're able to get Carter Bryant, a guy that in a lot of mock drafts was projected to be picked in the top 10. Some guys were really high on him, and now he could be a perfect piece to this puzzle around Wemby.